Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, we almost getting to the end of an Ace of Spades week and we made it out alive. You see that? So, the Ace of Spades sometimes does not have to do, well, a lot of times does not have to be about death. Hey, it could be about reinventing yourself. How many of y'all out there want to reinvent yourself? Like, I want to reinvent myself. I'm literally sitting here thinking that, hey, I'm going to dye my hair red. I want to get me some new glasses. I want a whole new look. How many of y'all, it's a Queen of Diamonds month. I know there's a bunch of y'all out there that want a new look, right? Who wants to change up their look? The cards don't lie. It's a Queen of Diamonds month, which deals with hair and looks and appearances, beauty, fashion. And today's a Five of Diamonds. It's Neptune to the Queen of Diamonds. And it's an Ace of Spades week. So some of y'all this week have been thinking about how you want to change up your look. Some of you want to cut your hair. A lot of you want to cut your hair, don't you? Because it's fall. And fall represents what? The fall. So a lot of people want to cut their hair. A lot of people want to change their hair color. A lot of people want to reinvent themselves. This is the time for reinventing. So, if I was your marketer, quote unquote, all of you beauticians and stylists and stuff like that, you should be doing and I'm giving you a free tip here, you should be doing your marketing tailored around people doing a makeover, changing up their look. You should have some before and after pictures. You should have some suggestions, some wild suggestions, because people are going to be a little bit more risky this time around. They're going to want to do some risky things. They're going to want a little bit of an edge. So, yeah. So see how wonderful cardology is and astrology. These things can keep you ahead even when it comes to your marketing and your business. It can keep you 10 steps ahead of people. So there you go. At any rate, I have a new reading that I'm testing out, and it's almost like a combination of a class and a reading. This is so that you can continue to do readings for yourself. So this reading is what I call a look and learn reading, right? So it's going to be a reading. You're going to have your questions answered, but it's going to be on Zoom. You're going to get to see the cards. I'm going to explain the cards, and I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to explain to you how you can do these readings yourself in less than 30 minutes, right? So no, you might not be a pro, but some of y'all are going to catch on pretty quick. But I'm one of those people, like, I'm not trying to get you to keep coming back to me forever and ever. I want to give you the tools so that you're able to do the readings yourself. So I'm doing these look and learn readings for an introductory price. For the next 2 days, you're booking these readings for $199. So for $199, you get a one-on-one with me. You get to get a quick cardology lesson on how to use this tool, what this tool is, how to look at relationships, techniques, all of this in less than 30 minutes, and you get your little reading. So I'm booking these today for $199, right? And I got limited spaces. So I wanted to talk about that. I said I have to get up there and tell these people about what a look and learn reading is and what that's about. Now, I noticed that a lot of transformations were occurring with quote unquote Diddy's case. I'm going to talk about that too, because that's very interesting. Notice that now he's got a new judge, and there's a lot, the sentiment is changing towards his case, right? And this is one of the things that I already predicted. I said that I do not believe that he's going to wind up doing a lot of jail time. What I do believe is that he's going to wind up losing a lot of money, paying out of his ass. But what you are watching right now is the politics of the Three of Diamonds. Why do you think Donald Trump ain't in jail? Donald Trump is also a Three of Diamonds. So you're watching one of the things that comes along with Three of Diamonds, in particular Three of Diamonds men, because they have the conglomerate of the Jack of Diamonds and the King of Diamonds. People look at them as made of money, right? Because a Three of Diamonds is a Jack of Diamonds and a King of Diamonds, two of the biggest money-making cards there is, right? So even if they lose all their money, they have the capability of making it all back, right? So people look at them as money. So they typically have a nice little mafioso going on, right? Little mafioso. Wasn't one of Diddy's groups in Bad Boy Junior Mafia, right? Because the Three of Diamonds is associated with that type of activity. It's associated with people who are family for life, right? And they look at you as money. This is the center. This is the person that is the center of money. Donald Trump has it. Bill Cosby has it. He's also a Three of Diamonds. And Diddy also has it. So these people have powerful connections and they operate like the mafia, which means that they have their insurance policies to make sure nothing happens to them. So that's another little tidbit about the Three of Diamonds I'll share with you. Cardology is the shit, is it not? This is built in. So at any rate, I'm going to make this like super quick. Definitely a mafioso going on, and definitely about the Ace of Spades insurance card. Absolutely. They have insurance. You know, people are talking about Diddy recording and having cameras all over the place. Cameras are used for insurance policies in the mafia, right? So, and he had a group called Dirty Money, right? Exactly. Cameras are used for insurance policies. And insurance policies operate to make sure that these people stay alive, to make sure that if anything happens to them, like what's happening to Diddy, then things go into motion to get them freed from the situation that they're in. I want you to pay attention and I want you to watch. Watch the magic. It is what it is. That's what happened with Donald Trump. That's why he is not in jail. Because Donald Trump has insurance policies. That's the Three of Diamonds. He's mafioso too. They did. They changed the judge. But who did they change the judge to? Did they change the judge to somebody who's in favor and who's going to grant him probation or grant him, bail? Watch and see if he gets bail. Next week is a Two of Spades week, which is the card of deals. This week ends with a Two of Diamonds, which is the card of deals. So typically when I see somebody have a Two of Spades, that means that they have an agreement for freedom. So that means that they get out on bail or they get out on probation. So when I'm doing a reading for you and you ask me how things are going to go, if I see a Two of Spades in your people's cards, I say, well, they're going to get out on probation. Or, well, they're going to get out on bail. You know, so let's watch this week and see what goes down. I don't know. I'm taking bets. Y'all think Diddy going to get bail? I think he's going to get bail this time around. So, at any rate, hey, y'all watching Mafia work. Mafia at play is what you're watching. Now, this last woman that came on the news and said that, quote unquote, he raped her and she crying and all this other stuff. I hate to tell y'all, but that shit look fake as hell. I'm sorry, it really do. It look fake. She is not one of the real ones. What I do believe is she may have had a relationship. They may have had something and they may have did something, but I'm not too sure it wasn't consensual if they did. So, at any rate, I didn't read it. I'm just going straight off my intuition on that one. I don't know. That one don't look... I don't know, y'all. That looked real suspect. I hate to tell you. And it's sad because it makes it bad for the people who are really telling the truth. You know what I mean? But I feel that the people who are really telling the truth, they're going to get paid. They're going to get their money. You know what I mean? Because that's what this is about. When you're dealing with the three of diamonds and you're dealing with that triad of the three of diamonds, jack of diamonds, king of diamonds, it's about money. Money is going to be the karmic retribution for you. So I do believe that some people are going to get their money out of this. Absolutely. And I do believe that he's going to lose a lot of face over it. Absolutely. But Donald Trump has not lost much face amongst his believers or supporters. And neither has Bill Cosby. So they pretty much go away and they come back. They lay low and they come back. Ace of Spades and Mercury. The only one that hasn't really done that is Donald Trump. Donald Trump has not laid low and come back. So I got a signed bottle of Ciroc when it first came out. So I just want to watch. I just want y'all to watch. Watch. I want y'all to see the dynamics at play, what is happening. And as you're watching Diddy's case, I want you to remember Donald Trump, because they're the same card. And I want you to remember Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby got whisked out of jail, y'all. He was supposed to do time. He was in there for what, a year? Maybe 2 years? How long was Bill Cosby in there for? And he got whisked right out of jail, y'all. Whisked out of jail. These are mob ties. Three of diamonds. Who cares? Well, I'm talking about the three of diamonds. So if you're into cardology, then you should be on this live. You should be following me, because this is how I explain the cards. If you're not into cardology, then you shouldn't be following me. Thank you, Divine Three. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, all you beautiful people that live in a world of common sense, where sense is not common out here in the world. Thank you. It is very much too early for the trolling. But at any rate, that's what I said. What do you think about the Jay-Z rumors? Bullshit. And it's not to say that Jay-Z is an angel. He's not an angel. Nobody's an angel. I ain't an angel. You ain't an angel. Half these dudes out here ain't angels. People have passed. But it's about how you elevate, how you grow. That's what you're held accountable for. How you grow. You know what I mean? Not how everybody. Pluto in Libra generation, that was a hard ass generation. I keep telling y'all that. It was hard. Relationships will be your downfall, Pluto and Libra. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard. It was hard. It was hard coming up. It was hard out there in those streets. But it's all about what you're doing now, where you are going now. That's what it's about. And I don't see Jay-Z going down those roads. You know what I mean? I don't see it. And I damn sure don't see Beyonce going down those roads. So, at any rate, we got to stop, being the judge, jury, and whatever without no evidence and no victims. Fuck the evidence. We ain't got no evidence, and we definitely ain't got no victims. You know what I mean? When we got victims, then we got to consider it. Now, this lady, I said she's skeptical with this last lady that they put on TV crying, is real skeptical. However, she says she's a victim, so we got to give her the benefit of a doubt. She gets her day in court. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there and strike her down totally and tear her story apart. I just say personally, I just get a very, very interesting feeling when it comes to her. You know what I mean? And I brought up Jaguar because Jaguar wants attention. You know what I mean? She wants attention. She wants to be heard. She's hurt about her past. She's suffering about her past. You know what I mean? And that's a her thing. That's not a nobody else thing. That's a her thing. A her needs healing at the end of the day. And it would be nice if she got some money. She had two of diamonds. She should get some money. It'd be nice she got some money because she probably didn't get paid fairly. She probably didn't get her fair share of anything back then and in life. And it would be nice that she get her fair share of karma. But there's a way to go about it. There's a way to get your karma. There's a way to collect. You know what I mean? There's a way to collect. Don't mess it up for yourself. Don't mess it up. Don't go off the deep end. Don't go off the deep end. Get help, heal. Don't go off the deep end. He gonna walk, period. I would have to say so. Yeah. And I said this before. I said this way back when I did his astrology thing. I said that you got to understand he's a Scorpio. You know what I mean? Go down in a blazing tail of flames. If anybody that can go down and survive, it's a Scorpio. If anybody that can change, it's a Scorpio, because that's what their rulership, that's what it's about. You know what I mean? So he got to pay, and the paying is with that. He got to pay with his money. He got to give up that money. You know what I mean? So, again, we're seeing the mafia at play. So all bets are off on prison, long prison terms. And I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I just felt it in my gut that he gonna get out of this. Gonna be like and he gonna have to change his entire life. And he gonna have to give up that cash. He gonna have to pay them women. That's why you keep hearing things like sex workers. You're hearing Queen of Diamonds. Queen of Diamonds, you're hearing Queen of Diamonds stuff. You're hearing King of Diamonds stuff. King of Diamonds like to pay for sex, right? But when you engage in that contract and you're not paying fairly and you're just taking, and whatever the case may be, them people going to come back and collect their money. They're going to collect their money. That's all it is. You know what I mean? That's all it is. And it's possible to change. It's possible to clean your karma. I keep telling y'all that. It is so possible to clean your karma. Jewish people believe in this. The whole entire system is built on karma, whether they know it or not. It's built on repairing your karma, cleaning your karma. Y'all be wanting to wonder why certain people been in power for so long. Because they believe in cleaning their karma. Y'all just think it's hopeless. You just think it's hopeless. It's like, oh, it's hopeless. If it's hopeless, you would never be born again into this world again to do it all over again, to work on your karma, if it was hopeless. But guess what? You don't have to die to work on your karma. You don't have to die. You could work on your karma right now, starting today. Consistent effort. And it doesn't have to be no big, huge, because the thing of the matter is some big, huge leap is not going to work. It's not going to be consistent. It's not going to work. You're going to fall off. You got to take little steps. And you got to be patient. And you got to take the hits and eat them. You can't be all sensitive because people talking about you and you know you did some shit. You can't be all sensitive about it. You got to work diligently. You got to be humble. You got to work diligently on repairing your karma. You can do it. There is nothing you can't repair. Things might not be the same afterward, but they're going to be a lot better. And you're going to have a lot cleaner heart and a lot lighter heart and a lighter mind and less stress if you clean your karma. Period. It's never too late. Never. Where could it start for you? It could start with a reading. See what you need to clean. You get a reading with me, I'm going to show you the positive outcome of what's coming for you if you start working on yourself now. I always focus on the positive outcomes because I assume that when you come to me, because I have a 6 of diamonds in Jupiter, that you're ready to start working on yourself and that you want to start working on yourself. And I'm not going to judge you. That's not for me to do. But you'll know what areas that you need to clean up in your life. You know what areas of your house is fucked up that need cleaning. Same thing when it comes to your karma. You know what areas of your life is fucked up that need cleaning. You know. So that could be a question you ask me when you book a Look and Learn reading today. What areas, how can I clean up these areas that are holding me back? Because those areas will hold you back. Those areas of your life that are filled with heavy karma will hold you back. So DM me and get a Look and Learn reading today while it's cheap, while it's on sale, because it ain't going to be there. It ain't going to be like that for long. Peace.